Happy Valentine's Day, poetry lovers. Today, I am going to read a few excerpts from Jack Kerouac's coming-of-age novel, a bittersweet tale of first love that is semi-autobiographical, and it's called Maggie Cassidy. Maggie Cassidy is Kerouac at his most sincere and romantic. It is perfect Valentine material, I think. I should record the whole book, and I probably will at some point. It's a short novella. It's like 150 pages long. I have it here amongst my piles, although I can always leave a PDF for those of you who want to read it on your own. So, here's a taste. And at night, the river flows. It bears pale stars on the holy water. Some sink like veils, some show like fish. The great moon, that once was rose, now high, like a blazing milk, flails its white reflection vertical and deep, in the dark surgey mass wall river's grinding bed push. As in a sad dream, under the streetlamp, by pocky unpaved holes in dirt, the father, James Cassidy, comes home with lunchpail and lantern, limping, redfaced, and turns in for supper and sleep. Now a door slams. The kids have rushed out for the last play. The mothers are planning and slamming in kitchens. You can hear it out in swish leaf orchards, on popcorn swings, in the million-foliaged sweet wafted night of sighs, songs, and shushes. 1,000 things up and down the street, deep, lovely, dangerous, aureating, breathing, throbbing like stars. A whistle, a faint yell, the flow of Lowell over rooftops beyond. The bark on the river, the wild goose of the night, yakking, ducking in the sand and sparkle, the ululating lap and purl, and lovely mystery on the shore. Dark, always dark, the river's cunning unseen lips, murmuring kisses, eating night. Stealing sand, sneaky. Maggie! The kids are calling under the railroad bridge, where they've been swimming. The freight train still rumbles over 100 cars long. The engine through the flare on little white bathers, little Picasso horses of the night. As dense and tragic in the gloom comes my soul looking for what was there that disappeared and left, lost, down a path, the gloom of love. Maggie, the girl I loved. Let me sing the beauty of my Maggie. Legs, the knees attached to the thighs, knees shiny, thighs like milk. Arms, the levers of my content, the serpents of my joy. Back, the sight of that in a strange street of dreams in the middle of heaven would make me fall sitting from glad recognition. Ribs, she had some melted and round like a well-formed apple. From her thigh bones to waist, I saw the earth roll. In her neck I hid myself like a lost goose of Australia, seeking the perfume of her breast. She didn't let me. She was a good girl. The poor big alley cat, though almost a year younger, had black ideas about her legs that he hid from himself. Also in his prayers didn't mention. The dog. Across the big world darkness I've come, in boat, in bus, in airplane, in train, standing my shadow immense, traversing the fields and the redness of engine boilers behind me, making me omnipotent upon the earth of the night, like God. But I have never made love with the little finger that has won me since. I gnawed her face with my eyes. She loved that. And that was bastardly. I didn't know she loved me. I didn't understand. In the variety of the tone of her words, moods, hugs, kisses, brushes of the lips, and this night, the upside-down kiss over the back of the chair, with her dark eyes heavy, hanging, and her blushing cheeks full of sweet blood and sudden tenderness, brooding like a hawk over the boy over the back, holding the chair on both sides, just an instant. The starting sudden sweet fall of her hair over my face, and the soft downward brush of her lips, and a moment's penetration of sweet lip flesh, a moment's drowned in thinking and kissing in it, and praying and hoping, and in the mouth of life, when life is young to burn, cool skin, eye blinking joy. I held her captured upside down also for just a second, and savored the kiss, which first had surprised me, like a blind man's bluff. So I didn't really know who was kissing me for the very first instant. But now I knew, and knew everything more than ever, as grace-wise she descended to me from the upper dark, where I thought only cold could be, and with all her heavy lips and breast in my neck and on my head, and sudden fragrance of the night brought with her from the porch, of some 5-and-dime cheap perfumes of herself, the little hungry scent of perspiration warm in her flesh like preciousness. She'd cradled my broken head in her all-healing lap that beat like a heart. My eyes, hot, would feel the soothed fingertips of cool, the joy, the stroke, and barely touch. The feminine, sweet, lost-bemused, inward-biting, far-thinking, deep earth, river-mad, April caress.